After seeing God working and showing favor through Boaz, Naomi then pivots in chapter 3 to saying, not only do I want you to be provided for now, but I want your future to be taken care of. And so they begin to brainstorm, and they lean on an Israelite cultural practice. It's called the family redeemer or kinsman redeemer. Naomi understands this, that as a widow, that the next in line in the family, it was the custom that they would then marry the widow to provide for her and for the family and to take over the land so that it can be cared for. So Naomi sends Ruth out. She tells her to get dressed, to change what she has been wearing from mourning clothes to now clothes that show she is interested in a relationship, for lack of a better term, and then sends her out. Being that it is the wheat and barley harvest, they know where Boaz will be. He's working late afternoons and evenings at the threshing floor where you throw up the wheat and the wind throws away the useless things and the good stuff falls to the ground. Boaz would probably even sleep there so that a thief couldn't come and get all that he has harvested. And so Ruth shows up that night. She uncovers his feet and stirs him and then pretty much proposes marriage. Will you redeem me? Will you redeem Naomi? It's interesting that Boaz uses a similar word to the character that he was described as, where it says, you're a worthy woman. He says, you have not chased after riches of other young men. What he's saying is, you haven't just selflessly chosen how to take care of Ruth, but you've cared for Naomi. And as a result, I want to care for you. He says, there's one ahead of me, and there's going to be some customary red tape to go through, but he says, you will be redeemed. And this story of Ruth shows us that God is working in the midst of things that we don't even understand for better good than we could even imagine. I've seen this experienced in my life so many times where God works and provides for things I would not have been bold enough to ask. And in Ruth, we see a similar experience. Hope you're enjoying this story as it just speaks deep truths in the character of God to us. We'll finish it out tomorrow.